Hello students, hope you all are doing good. In my previous videos, I have shared information about effective website design and web development process. Now moving further, today in this video, we are going to create a simple web page layout with the help of HTML. Layout is very important for look and feel of your website. So first let us see what you require to create a web page and to display its content. Guys, this video will be helpful for you once you have gone through the HTML tags and now in the process of designing a static website. We will also learn to create dynamic web pages and better layouts in the subsequent videos. So we require a text editor and a browser. So text editor can be Notepad, Sublime Text, Visual Studio Code, etc. or any browser like Chrome, Firefox, Edge, Internet Explorer, etc. Once you're done with code writing of your page, that page can be loaded with the browser to display either by writing in a URL in the address bar or by going to the menu and clicking on file then open if it is a local file. So here is the structure of my HTML file. This is a basic structure where there is a tag called HTML head, title and body. So let me first show you the layout which we designed with HTML. So this is the page layout which we are going to design with the help of HTML. So in this layout, you can see this whole page is divided into 5 sections. The first one is the upper one, which is the header section. And this second row is basically divided into 3 columns. So one is the sidebar, left sidebar, you can say. In the middle, we have the center and the right sidebar. And at the bottom you can see this is, you can say, you can write the content like footers and all here. So this page layout we are going to create with the help of HTML code. So we have divided this into the sections and we are going to create these section with the help of HTML code. So I'm using Visual Code Studio here. So I'm making a file, a new text file I'll be taking. So let the name will be test.html. So now I will right click onto that and open with code. So this is my Visual Studio Code. So now I will write a code for making that layout which I have shown already to you. So this is the basic structure of the HTML. Now I will write my code under the body tag. In between this body tag I will write. So tables actually can be used to format the layout of HTML. You can easily divide the page into sections and fill the different areas with text which will be held in place by the table. So the table can be invisible without borders, so it does not interfere with the design. So I'm creating that layout with the help of table tag of that HTML. So for that, let us take a table tag. Under the table tag, as you have seen, there were 3 rows and the whole page is divided just like 3 rows, and the middle row was having 3 columns, the left sidebar, the center and the right sidebar. So for that I am just creating 3 rows first. So let us create some 3 rows for that. First row, and then let us create the second row of the table, and now the third row. Now in these 3 rows we will create our data. So here no data is there. So what I am trying to do, I am just creating the columns under the rows. So with this column I will create with the help of TD tags, right? So as you have seen, there were only one column and one row for the header. So I'm using this TD tag to create the header. And as you have seen, if I look the whole page, then the maximum column is there in the second row. So there were three columns. What I have to do, I have to just combine those three columns in the first row, just to make it a one single row without any column. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just merging those columns together. So I will write this TD call span. Call span is used to merge those columns. So three columns are there, I'm merging them in a one. So call span 3. Now I'm also giving some kind of color to the row. So BG color. Color you can give like a name to it, or you can give a code of any color. So I'm giving here a code. This is a code for a color. You can give a name to it. No issues in that. So after that, I'm writing the content like in a heading tag. So the first row was saying that this is my web page main. Header. Okay. So first row is done. Now in the second row, you have seen that I was having in that layout three columns. So for that, just have three columns with the help of TD tag. TD, second TD, and now third TD. Okay. So in the first table tag, what I'm trying to do is I have not first this TD tag. First TD tag will be representing the left sidebar. So what I am trying to do is I am taking a color of it, a different color, so that it can be easily visible, that particular section. So I'm giving a color to it. And color also you can give, like I'm giving this code to it. And now, importantly, I'm setting a width and height you can set. So width is basically the percent, and you can give in percentage so that it will be taking screen size, means percentage 20% means 20% of the overall screen size, right? So I'm giving it in a percentage, because if you're not knowing exact pixel values, then you can give it with the help of these percentage signs, so that it will give you an impression like the percent of the whole screen. So I'm giving for this particular column is a 20% of it, 20% of the screen. So let us give it 20%. Okay. So here it is kind of left sidebar, left sidebar, right? So it is a left sidebar. Now I will create the center section. So for this center section, I'm taking a different color, another color. So it is like this, and I'm also setting it, you can set it to any of the TD tag, it will be applied to every column. So I'm giving it here, I'm applying it like width is equal to 60% of it. So 60% means the center column will be of a 60% of the total screen size. So I'm giving here the width is equal to 50% or 60%, whatever you want to give. So I'm giving it 60%. Okay. Now also you can set a height, because if you are not setting the height, then it would be its original default size of height, but you can set a height as well. So I'm setting the height here. Height is equal to, if you know the pixels, then I'm giving it in a point form, so I'm giving it 500. Okay, so height is 500, and now this is a center one. So center content. Okay, now the third one was the right. So I can give another color just to differentiate. Now here I'm giving a name to it, just to show you that you can also give the name. So it is our right sidebar. Okay. Now, so come on to the third one, third row. It was a footer kind of thing. So I am giving TD to it again. And this footer, what I'm trying to have, because here also I have merged all the three columns, single row. So call span again set to 3, so that all the three columns get merged in single column. Okay, and I'm also giving the color to it, BG color. I'll be giving pink here. Okay, pink. And now also set the width of this 20%. I will set 20%. And also you can set a height to 100. I'm setting it to 100. What you can do, you can calculate your resolution of your screen, and accordingly you can set width and height. Okay, so here I will write copyright, because it is a footer, so I'm writing it like this, 202. Okay, and this will come in center, so I will be putting one center tag also. Okay, right. Now few other changes I'm also doing here, just in the table, because I have to set the border equal to 0, so that there would be no line in between. Otherwise, if I'm not setting it to 0, that can give you one thin line between the rows and all. So I'm setting the border as 0, so that no line would be visible to you. And also I can set the width is 100%, so that the table can take the whole screen. So for that I'm setting width is equal to 100. Okay, percent. No issues. Okay, so one thing is that, and here also I'm just doing it to tell you that I can we can use this attribute as well. So here in this row I'm using this attribute called VAlign, which will actually align your data accordingly, whatever value you are giving. So I am giving here as a top, so that the text or data would be onto the top of it. You can give it the middle or bottom. So now I'm done. So what I have to do now, we will run this. So for running this page or showing the content, we can go to our file and click on to that. So my file is there. I will click on this and let's see what will happen. So here is your page. So this is my web page main header. So header is that. There is left sidebar, center content and right sidebar. And last में आप देख रहे हैं, this is copyright because you can put it like footer. So in the data you can put anything. You can make uh, the this footer moving from left to right, or you can make this left sidebar as hyperlink. So let me show you how you can do it. So this is the data. If I want to make this left sidebar as a hyperlink, what I have to do, I have to just do what, anchor tag. I will put an anchor tag, and here I can like left side bar. Now it will become link. Let's see, just check it out. So now it is a link, you can see. And uh, if you want to move this copyright from left to right, so what you can do, you can set a mark you to it. So this is a tag by which this copyright is going to move from right to left. So check out some changes. Now it is moving from right to left. So this way guys, you can also set your layout. This is not fixed. You can make changes according to your requirement. I have just shown you how can you make a layout with the help of HTML if you are a beginner and you have tried these web development languages. So you can make your own layout with the help of this. So I hope my video will help you out. And if you want to see the things in future as well, and so I'm going to share the videos in the future which will tell you the better layout, and of course the page which is having a dynamic things in that. So thank you for watching. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching my videos, and if you want such kind of videos in the future too, then please like, subscribe and share. And if you really like the video, please comment below so that I can make these kind of videos in the future too, in which you can get better knowledge. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.